It started to rain just as I hit the record button. Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Anna520, and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. In the last episode, we got the central tower, revealing this whole section of the map. And we also got a memory that was located here at Sacred Ground Ruins. We then returned to Kakarika Village, spoke with Impa, who gave us this, the Champion's Tunic. It's a special garment created specifically for us, and it has a lot of defense. We then explored a little bit around Kakarika Village, got a bunch of mushrooms, got a bunch of pictures, and then we came down here and discovered the Yiga clan. And kicked one of their members' butts. And in this episode, we are first going to try and get that. I don't know how successful I'm going to be with it raining the way it is. Just gotta go along this cliff, I guess. That's a blue heron. Thanks, jerk. Okay, gotta go down. That's fine by me. Stop blowing me. Blue-winged heron. Can you get a better picture? You're eating. Actually, what are you doing? Did you go to bed? Are you sleeping? Oh no, you are eating. There we go. Better picture. No. Raw bird drumstick. This meat is tougher and chewier than a standard steak. Tastes better cooked. Yeah. Can it stop raining, please? I would like it to stop raining so I can get my... The last one is right there. Wait another 30 minutes. Actually, I don't think it's going to let up until at least 8 o'clock. Well, this is a load of crap. Can it please stop raining? Well, what can we do in the meantime? Sort our inventory. Take a look out here. There's another goat. That's a stable, isn't it? No, it's not. I don't know what that is. Are we almost there? Is it gonna stop raining soon? Not only does it have to stop raining, it also has to. I also have to wait for the wall to dry, which arguably takes a lot shorter amount of time than it should. But gameplay mechanics versus reality. They should have put the sticky outfit in this game. I don't think it occurred to them that some people might want to climb walls when it's raining. Okay. Now wait for the wall to dry. Okay, we should be good. Climb the wall. That was obnoxious. 5 minutes of this video already wasted because it started raining. There we go. Another Korok seed. I believe there's a stable here that I need to go to meet with Hestu again. Yeah, we're gonna go do that real quick. Off to Bosch Kala Shrine. There we go. And it's raining again. Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be? Well, at least there's a stamina shroom. It's 2 of them, actually. Hey, I wonder if the dude's out. Yes, he is. So this guy's kind of interesting. The end is here. I may be somewhat used to seeing bad omens by now, but that, well, let's just say it's better than most. We're doomed. I mean, don't panic. Sorry, who are you? Have we met? Well, it doesn't matter who you are, really. I was getting tired of talking to myself, so you've come at a good time. By the by, those strange things that popped out of the ground, do you see them? I'm not talking about mushrooms here. I'm talking about those towers. They seem to have popped up all over the place. And that's not the only strange thing that's happened. Those long deserted shrines suddenly started glowing. You know what this means, don't you? The end is here. With all this craziness happening, I've been keeping an eye on that thing. Just to see if it suddenly starts moving, you know? What thing? I'm talking about that guardian, of course. Haven't you heard the old stories about Hyrule? See that thing over there? The one that's shaped like an overturned urn? That is what I'm talking about. You know that some of them can... You know some of them can move? One of them once chased me down and tried to kill me. This one here? No, it was a different one. The one closer to the that one was closer to the castle, but before the forest, when they spot you, they shoot blue beams of light at you. Man, I was so sure that was the end of it for me. I was prepared for the worst, but somehow managed to escape into the nearby woods. You think it was my lightning-fast reflexes that saved me? Huh, I wish. Truth is, I just got lucky. Anyway, I hear guardians like that still wander around Hyrule Castle. Be careful. So the interesting thing about this guy is that he tells you this, but then if you do something like this... Wait a minute! Please think about what you're doing. I'm young, but you're even younger. I'm trying my best out here, but I get the feeling you're going to end up trying even harder in this world. That's the feeling I get when I look at your face. But maybe I'm nuts. Now calm down and climb off that rail. And don't climb down that way. Climb down this way. The implication there is he is patrolling this bridge, trying to help people not jump off of it, if you catch my drift. Meanwhile, I'm just trying to move around. Anyhow, boy, that got heavy. Anyway, let's blow up some barrels. Said, let's blow up some barrels. I missed. I think I can't blow that up because because it's raining. Okay, what happens if I just shoot it? Nope. It literally will not blow up. I think also if I pull out a Bomb arrow? Yeah. Because it's raining, the bomb arrow won't explode. The rain in this game is the worst. Do we have anything around here? Anything interesting? Hang on. What the heck's going on over here? Let's move these doors real quick. There's a chest here. With an opal. Cool. Anything else in here? Nope. This is a good way to tell if there's something buried in the ground nearby. Because it'll show up as red. You... Okay, don't use those. Excuse me, can I... There we go. There we go. Okay. Not entirely sure why the bodies dropped the fangs, but okay. Let's get a good picture of this. And if you're wondering why I keep opening my, or pulling out my rune when I'm trying to change my rune, it's because they changed the way this works in, Tears of the Kingdom. Boko Bat, a clunky club made by a bokoblin. If you swing it at an enemy's shield, it may be able to knock the shield out of your foe's hand. What is that noise? Oh, there's a bokoblin, or a moblin sleeping there. Well, let's sneak up on him. Why does it have to rain? There's a moblin club here too. No, you don't. You! This is why I hate the night. This is freaking stupid. You're a jerk. Get out of here. Somebody failed a spot check. No. Okay, let's get a picture of this thing. Moblin Club. A crudely fashioned club favored by moblins. It's carved from a sturdy tree, but is sloppily made, so it breaks easily. Alrighty. It's over here. Arrow. Cool. Alright. Now, I think I can see the stable. See that fire over there? That's not a fire, is it? No, that's a shrine. Well, then I definitely know I've made it. I also need to keep an eye out for a traveler's sword. They're usually pretty easy to find in the beginning. Being wielded occasionally by bokoblins and the like. Sometimes moblins even. But as you progress through the game, all the enemies level up and they get better and better weapons, and eventually you're facing off against black enemies with Royal Guard weapons. Alright, let's get this. There's a stable nearby, I can hear it. one. Running out of arrows. There's two. There we go. Yahaha! There we go. Alright, that's that taken care of. Here's the stable. Can I please float? No, I guess not. Fine. Riverside stable. Pot lid. Let's get a picture of the pot lid. Pot lid's a makeshift shield. Can I take a picture of this? No. Uh-huh. There's Hestu. He shows up here after you've done the Kakariko trail thing. But if you miss him here, he'll go straight to his final place. Shalaka! So we meet again. I want to go home to Korok Forest, but I've lost my way. According to the folks at the stable, this area is central Hyrule. Shalako, that means Korok Forest is still much further north. Well, since I'm already here, I may as well stay a while and relax. Ah, wait a minute. I'd know that smell anywhere. It's a Korok seed. You've collected a Korok seed from the forest children, haven't you? If you give me Korok seeds, I'll expand one of your stashes. Which one will it be? Bow stash. Okay, one Korok seed for a bigger bow stash. I'm showing this one because it's green. And we haven't seen the green one yet. Span band, bow stash. Shalaka. Alright, so we can keep spending our seeds to upgrade. I think we can upgrade at least 3 times. Build more weapons. I need to take a picture of that halberd. And then we'll get an extra shield slot. I think after we've upgraded 3 times, he'll move on. Nope, he'll keep going. Alright, let's keep going then. So this is number 4. Pop. And then we'll get some more weapons. Weapons are always in high demand. Eventually he'll start asking for like 20 Korok seeds for like the final few. There we go. Fwa? Fwa ha 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 ha! I think I remember how to get back to Korok Forest. Maybe I'll head back now. I bet Grandpa is waiting for me. Thanks for the Korok seeds. I'm off to Korok Forest. Come visit me there sometime. Alright, so he lets you do 5. Since we're here, might as well do this. Wago Kata Shrine. Alright, what's the story here? To save wear and tear on your weapons, try swinging heavy metallic objects with magnesis. Metal connections. Wago Kata Shrine. Alright, so there's our target. And we've got a bunch of boxes here. And a little... Is that a stick? Or a platform? I think it's a platform. Anyway, we're gonna just climb up here. Open this chest. Grab some amber. Let's take a look around, make sure there's no more chests hiding anywhere. Nope. Alright. Alright, so let's grab this box. Bring it over here. Bring this box over here. I think we need this for one reason, and that is, yeah, the platform is actually a bit higher than the boxes let you go. So we're going to need this to get up to it. So we just grab our crates and make a nice neat stack right about here. Slide this right there. Bring this over here. There we go. And then we can use this. I have to move it this way. There we go. Bring it up. Push it against the wall. And drop it. There we go. Okay, climb up the boxes. And then walk up the ramp. And claim ourselves another spirit orb. I also learned that there's some crazy, like, hierarchy thing going on here, based on the position of the hat and whether or not they're wearing a mask. It's actually kind of in-depth. Like, if they've got the hat on the back, it's a lower rank than if they're wearing the hat. And if they've got a hat and mask, they're the top rank. And those without either are, like, lower rank, like lowest rank. And there's only a few of them that are the lowest rank. Something like that. Anyway, we got a white goat here. I also saw... never mind. He flew away. Some cuckoos over there. There's a chest in the wall. You know what? Kind of want that. There's a fish. Oop, give me that. Mine. Staminoka bass. This Hyrule bass got to be the biggest fish by never getting caught until now. Its long life results in a cooked dish that will restore a lot of stamina. You know what? I'm out of food. I hear Picongo painting. I don't want the horse right now. I want the mop. Wooden mop. Now I can take a picture of the horse. Straighten up. Stop eating. Horse, stop eating. My dude, quit munching. You're stuffing your face. Come on, I need a picture. My goodness. Okay, of course you stop as soon as I put that away. There. Horse. Alrighty. I could...
Yeah.
Ah, a customer. Are you traveling alone? This inn gets full marks for beauty, so I highly recommend taking a rest here. The river here makes for some lovely scenery, and if you head northeast from here, you'll find the Millenio Sandbar. The scenery there is every bit as lovely as the scenery here. I'm something of a connoisseur of beauty, you see. I simply cannot resist a beautiful sight. I try to exude this in all things, not least of all my own beautiful appearance. Speaking of, has anyone ever told you? You have the most beautiful features. Ah, I do have many fond memories of this beautiful land. If you have the time, would you indulge me? I'll listen. Oh, you would? Even more beautiful on the inside. Now let's see. If you head north through Hyrule Field, you'll see the castle surrounded by that foul aura. It has long been a den of monsters, but in its glory days it was surely a thing of wondrous beauty. It was in that very castle in those very days that my ancestor, my grandfather's grandfather, I believe. Anyway, he worked as the castle's appointed chef. I couldn't believe it myself. Oh, how I wonder what sorts of cuisine members of the royal court enjoyed in those good old days. As a child, I would often suffer meager meals, all while dreaming of the beautiful dishes that might have graced my plate. Oh, if only things had been different. Gourmet spiced meat, seafood curry, mushroom risotto, egg pudding. Oh my, I think I'm salivating. And it's my pursuit of those childhood dreams that explains the fabulous body you see here. These days, I enjoy my time working at these stables, sharing my tales of beauty with any traveler willing to listen. But I still wonder what could have been. Anyway, excuse me, I seem to have caught myself prattling on. But looking upon your perfectly symmetrical face and discussing meals of beauty has rekindled my desire. If you should happen to set foot inside Hyrule Castle, could you find it in you to keep an eye out for a cookbook? There must be one lying around somewhere in there. I'm simply dying to finally sample the food of the royal court. A royal recipe. Well then, let's see. What could I cook? Well, we've got this and this. And this. I think this will just make a seafood fry, or a meat and seafood fry. Yeah, meat and seafood fry, a filling dish that made by cooking fresh seafood and meat together. So the meat and seafood fry is literally just meat, fish, and some kind of fruit. And the spicy part comes from the fact that I put a pepper in it. In fact, if I... Oh, I was jumping, that's why. Cook this and that together. Also for... Oh, wow, okay, that was a super dish. Periodically, when you're cooking... Okay, let's let this play. This is the normal cutscene that plays. And you can see I cooked a deal with 4 hearts. The steamed meat. But if you look at this other steamed meat that I created, it has 7 hearts. This is what they call a critical success, or a I think it's literally just called a critical success in cooking. It's random when it happens. But on the night after the blood moon, or it's either the night of the blood moon or the night before the blood moon, if you cook... Hold on, put that away. If you cook a meal, then it will give you an extra boost. There's a higher chance of critical success in cooking. Let's see here. Energizing steamed mushrooms. What's this one do? That increases stealth. I don't really need that. Oh, and for reference, the meat is the same as the bird drumstick. So if I cook this, this, and this together, it'll give me the same result as when I use the steak. See? There's 3 different kinds of birds and 3 different kinds of regular meat. But I really should go hunting. Anyway, we got some food now. Speaking of hunting, there's a bird here. Some more drumsticks. Anyway, we can see that, what's his face is gone. Hestu. Hestu's moved on. He's now up at the, He's now up at Korok Forest, which is a place we haven't been yet. Now, what am I doing? I think it might be a good idea to try to go up to Korok Forest. I think it's that up there. That smoky area. That's not it. No. Korok Forest is like up here, I think. I think he's like right in this area right here. Oh, somebody's riding a horse. Riding on a horse. Lovely day.
Hey!
Hey there, adventurer. You can probably get a pretty good price for any ore you sell. If you got some spare lying around, and it's probably worth your while to sell it off and pocket the rupees. Thank you. Also, a note about the guys riding the horses, or the guys who have wagons as a stick. Those guys will never be travelers, and therefore Yiga. So you don't ever have to worry about that. What the heck's going on here? Also this guy up here with the backpack, he may look familiar. Yeah, he definitely looks familiar.
Yeah.
It's Beetle! Hey, I don't believe I've made your acquaintance. Name's Beetle, but you can call me... Actually, let's just stick with Beetle. But even if you forget my face, you can remember me by my beetle-shaped backpack. Despite these dangerous times, you'll find me traveling all over Hyrule to fulfill your shopping needs. I stock many special bugs and must-have items for travelers, and I always charge a fair price, or my name's not Beetle. I also buy all sorts of things. If you're in need of rupees, gemstones in particular fetch a high price. How can I help you today? So what are you selling? I know we're at time. So he sells arrows. But his arrows are priced higher than you would get them in town. That is the price of convenience. He also sells a random collection of bugs and other critters, like thunderwing butterflies, electric darners, and tireless frogs in this case. I'll see you later, Beetle. And then I'm gonna... Oops, hello. I'm gonna deal with this guy real quick. Back off! I need to take your picture, bozo. There we go. Got that taken care of. Are you okay, ma'am? What are you doing out here traveling by yourself? Oh, look who's here. The guy who stood around and watched me get beat up. A little help next time, maybe. Well, excuse me, princess. You were already knocked out by the time I got to you. Goodness gracious. Oh. Oh. Alright, so next time on The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, we're going over there. Now that place, it looks pretty normal. Right? Right? Wrong. I hate that place. Till then, this is Anna520, signing out.